I remember back in the days when I got accolades, but now my grades are just eggs, pearly white report cards, but now it seems I ran out of toothpaste. So what if it was my fate to have my brain deteriorate to the point where I struggle to think? Wait, what's 2 plus 2 again? Used to be studious, but now I'm only a nuisance. Another ignoramus who is on the brink of saying, screw the scholarly, put all my eggs in this paper and ink basket. Even if I risk getting chastised for not getting a full ride to intellectual prison, also known as the campus, cause you gotta go there in order to become accomplished. Gotta stop with this nonsense, thinking you can make a profit off of writing this garbage. Come on man, this is planned, everyone knows it doesn't have 2 legs to stand. But yeah, what then? Because I'm okay for trust fall, but my education is what I am supposed to fall back on. I'ma end up with a crushed up skull. Abcaduct, no longer can I use the abacus, because my brain has just turned to mush. Abcaduct, lower end of the grade ladder, my future to them is dim, but to me it does not matter. Abcaduct, no longer can I use the abacus, because my brain has just turned to mush. Abcaduct, lower end of the grade ladder, my future to them is dim, but to me it does not matter. I'm on overpie long enough, so when's it my time to eat it? Sorry, Professor Smart Ass, look like Michael Jackson and beat it or die. I don't know why it comes as such a major surprise that an anti-conformist, individualistic type of guy will resent a higher education and all the time I spent wasting. Taught used to things erased after each summer vacation. It's either I'm getting lazy or I'm just getting dumber. Feel like a drummer was beating the knowledge out of my head, filled it with music notes and tight punch lines instead. Now I can only pass English. I guess then I accept the consequence of being an intellectual rebel, ready to handle the pitfall of not having a piece of paper that makes me a viable candidate. Otherwise you view me as somebody who drinks, parties, jacks off, and smokes too much cannabis and does nothing more. Oh wait a minute, am I describing the lifestyle of somebody that lives up inside of a dorm? Abcaduct, no longer can I use the abacus, because my brain has just turned to mush. Abcaduct, lower end of the grade ladder, my future to them is dim, but to me it does not matter. Abcaduct, no longer can I use the abacus, because my brain has just turned to mush. Abcaduct, lower end of the grade ladder, my future to them is dim, but to me it does not matter. I think I know the culprit. As soon as I switched writing hands, some rewiring had to have happened right inside of my brain. That would explain why I started to excel in all things abstract, things like rapping and even having combat with a tree. Even learning scuba so I can go deep underneath the sea. It was there where I got my PhD in the study of wombology, on politics, the economy, trigonometry, and school subjects important to the world surrounding me, turning to meaningless mythology, making me think with big schemes that others deem as reckless cookie cutter plans, full of college scams. As the world act like it's mandatory for you to be under 6 stories high pile of debt in order to achieve any amount of success. Oh, let me guess, I don't go to college, I don't get no knowledge, and then I get shipped off to Jupiter just to get more stupider, making me work double as hard just to prove that the system sometimes can be wrong. Abcaduct, no longer can I use the abacus, because my brain has just turned to mush. Abcaduct, lower end of the grade ladder, my future to them is dim, but to me it does not matter. Abcaduct, no longer can I use the abacus, because my brain has just turned to mush. Abcaduct, lower end of the grade ladder, my future to them is dim, but to me it does not matter. Maybe I'm bitter because I literally hit my ceiling, my pinnacle, beginning to plateau, because I know it's inevitable for me to acknowledge that if I fall there is no plan B. But screw it, cause to me a degree is superfluous, it's just worthless. So I almost find it too perfect for me to have reverted back to the intellectual equivalent of a Neanderthal, cause all I do is create lyrics that hit hard and bash learning. But in all seriousness, maybe if I wanted to be a dentist, doctor, or lawyer, I need to go to some classes. But for now it's off to 13th grade to get my ass kicked by the real world, straight up trial by fire. Roll the dice and no guaranteed price, and we'll see about my survival. A, B, C, D, F, shoot.